Have you ever felt that inexplicable sensation that something greater was orchestrating your path? The angels moved mountains to create the perfect moment between you two. Did you know that? That meeting that seemed so casual but completely changed the course of your life didn't happen by chance. The universe conspiring in your favor isn't just a pretty phrase, it's a truth that few can see. What you're about to discover will change your perception of the coincidences that brought you two together. I want you to pay close attention to the synchronicities that occurred for this meeting to happen. Think about it. How many small detours, last-minute decisions, or even seemingly annoying setbacks were necessary for you to be exactly in the right place at the right time? The angels spared no effort in creating this moment. Before we continue, I'd like to ask you to check if you're already subscribed to this channel so that your angels can keep guiding you through these messages. Your connection to this energy is vital for the celestial guidance to continue reaching you at the right time. Let's think together about how this divine orchestration works. While you were going about your routine, without any idea of what was to come, invisible forces were working tirelessly behind the scenes of your life. That delay in traffic that left you frustrated, that last-minute rescheduled meeting, that unexpected invitation you almost turned down, they were not accidents or mere coincidences. The angels needed to perfectly align not only your path, but also the path of that other person. Imagine the complexity of this synchronization. Two distinct lives, with their own routines, challenges, and decisions, being subtly guided to converge at a specific point in time and space. The person who entered your life had to be ready for you, just as you needed to be prepared for them. The angels understand the perfect timing. They see beyond the veil of time. Can you grasp the magnitude of this celestial work? While you were preoccupied with the little things in your daily life, your guardians were moving true energetic mountains to create the ideal setting. Do you remember that specific day? That seemingly trivial decision you made that ultimately led you to the path where you met. It was at that moment that the angels celebrated. After so much effort, after countless adjustments and realignments, the plan finally came together. The perfect moment between the two of you arrived, and it's not just about the first time you saw each other. Synchronicity continued to happen in the following meetings, in the conversations that flowed naturally, in the discoveries of shared interests, in the values you both embraced. Each new connection was another confirmation that this meeting was meticulously planned. The angels knew exactly what they were doing when they chose to unite your paths. They understand the lessons you need to learn together, the growth you will experience side by side, the transformations that will occur from this bond. None of this is by chance. Every smile exchanged, every glance, every word shared, it's all part of a larger plan. Think of all the people in this world, billions of souls, each following their own journey, and amid this vastness, the two of you were connected. The mathematical odds of this particular meeting happening were almost impossible. But for the angels, impossible is just a word. They moved what needed to be moved, adjusted what needed to be adjusted, and created the perfect setting. Now I want you to reflect on the challenges that emerged after this meeting. Did you notice how they weren't enough to separate you? How, in some way, even the difficulties ended up strengthening that connection? This is also part of the angelic work. They not only unite paths, they also strengthen the bond so they can withstand life's storms. The angels continue to work on your relationship every day. They whisper inspirations, plant ideas, create little moments of magic in everyday life. When you feel that sudden intuition to call that person, when you think of them, and in the next minute receive a message from them, when you both say the same thing at the same time, these are the angels reaffirming the divine connection that exists between you. There is a profound reason for this meeting, a reason that you might not fully understand yet, but which is gradually being revealed. The angels unite souls that have something important to share, something essential to learn from one another. Your spiritual, emotional, and personal growth is now intrinsically linked to that other person. But I want you to understand something fundamental. Even with all this divine orchestration, free will always prevails. The angels can create the ideal conditions, but the choices are always yours. They moved mountains to create the perfect moment, but it is up to both of you to nurture and honor that connection every day. Gratitude is a powerful energy that strengthens the work of the angels. When you acknowledge and thank for that divine synchronicity, You are amplifying the field of possibilities for more blessings to come your way. Take a moment now to give thanks for the meeting that changed your life, for the special person that the angels brought to you. Many would call all of this a coincidence. Those with their eyes only on the material world cannot see the invisible forces working in their favor. But you, who are hearing this message, know that there is more to life than what we can see or touch. You feel the truth resonating in your heart. Now think, how many times did you almost give up before this meeting happened? How many times did you think you wouldn't find someone who truly understood you, who shared your dreams, who vibrated at the same frequency as you? The angels never lost faith in you, even in moments when you might have lost faith in love, in connection, in synchronicity. The mountains the angels needed to move were not just physical, they were also emotional. Maybe you both needed to go through certain learnings, overcome specific traumas, develop particular qualities before being ready for each other. Every previous experience, every past relationship, every disappointment, everything served as preparation for this special moment. Notice how, since you met, certain doors have opened more easily. Observe how some paths have become clearer, how certain synchronicities have multiplied. It's as if the entire universe conspired for you both to have every opportunity to grow together, to build something meaningful and lasting. This connection has the potential to bring healing for both of you. Old wounds that seemed impossible to heal find balm in each other's presence. Insecurities that once haunted you seem to lose strength when you're together. This is because the angels don't bring people together by chance. They deeply understand what each soul needs to evolve. Perhaps you are still discovering all the reasons why the angels work so hard to unite you. Some of them will only reveal themselves over time as the relationship matures and deepens. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities that continue to happen, the subtle messages the universe sends to confirm that you are on the right path. Challenges will continue to arise, of course. No relationship is free from obstacles. But when two people are brought together by such meticulous celestial orchestration, they are also given the tools needed to overcome whatever comes their way. Communication flows more easily, mutual understanding deepens, and patience grows stronger. Have you ever stopped to think about how your life would have been if that meeting had never happened? The angels spared you that alternate path because they knew that together you both have a much greater potential for happiness, growth, and fulfillment. They see the infinite possibilities of your future and chose to guide you toward the brightest of them. There are moments when you feel such deep gratitude for having this person in your life that words are not enough to express it. That feeling is your soul recognizing the divine work, thanking the angels who moved mountains to create this union. Honor that feeling. Allow it to inspire you to cherish every shared moment. The synchronicity that brought you two together was not an isolated event. It was just the beginning of a journey of mutual growth. Notice how since then, other synchronicities have occurred to support this union. Opportunities that arise at the perfect moment, people who show up to help when you need it most, solutions that manifest in unexpected ways. The angels continue to work in your favor. They don't abandon the project after the initial meeting. They remain present, guiding, inspiring, and protecting this special connection. When you feel that sudden inspiration to do something special for the other person, when you have an insight on how to resolve a conflict, when you feel that inexplicable peace even in tough times, it's the angels whispering to your heart. There is a greater purpose in this union. Perhaps you both have a joint mission in this life. Maybe you are destined to create something meaningful together, to positively impact other lives, to be an example of true love in a world that desperately needs it. The angels know this purpose, even if it isn't completely clear to you yet. Now more than ever, it's important that you trust in the divine wisdom that brought you together. Trust that even in moments of uncertainty, a greater plan is unfolding. The angels make no mistakes. If they moved mountains to create this perfect moment, it's because they see something extraordinary in the potential of this union. The energy of love that exists between you is not just a human feeling. It is a cosmic force, a high vibration that has the power to transform not only your individual lives, but also the environment around you. Have you noticed how people feel better in your presence together? How smiles appear and the atmosphere feels lighter? This is the frequency of true love orchestrated by the angels radiating beyond you. Remember that every little decision you make now continues to be observed by your celestial guardians. They celebrate when you choose love, understanding, forgiveness, and patience. They cheer you on when you face your fears for the sake of this connection. They applaud every step you take together towards mutual growth. Time is a human concept. For angels, past, present, and future coexist. They have seen the infinite possibilities of your shared path and have guided you toward the one that brings the most growth and joy. Trust in this broader perspective, even when your human view, limited to the present moment, cannot see the whole picture. There are moments when you feel such deep love for this person that it seems to transcend human understanding. In those instances, you're experiencing a glimpse of divine love, the love that angels have for you, the love that inspired this entire celestial orchestration. It is a gift, a confirmation that this union goes far beyond the mundane. You two were brought together because you complement each other in ways you may still be discovering. Where one has weaknesses, the other has strengths. Where one has fears, the other has courage. Where one has doubts, the other has convictions. The angels know these complementarities and understood that together you would form a much stronger and more balanced whole. The journey you share now is sacred. Every conversation, every exchange of glances, every moment of mutual support, all of it is part of a divine plan for the growth of both of you. Honor this journey, be present in it, be grateful for it, and above all, allow yourself to be guided by the angels who continue to move mountains for you to thrive together. Perhaps you've gone through moments of doubt, moments when you've questioned whether this person was truly the one for you. The angels understand these doubts. They are part of the human experience, but notice how, after those moments, a confirmation always emerges, a sign, a synchronicity that reaffirms the strength of this connection. It's not a coincidence. There is a responsibility in receiving such a great blessing. When angels move mountains to unite two people, it is expected that this union will bear positive fruits, transform lives, and inspire others. Ask yourself, how have you honored this gift? How have you multiplied the love you've received? How have you allowed this union to be a light in the world? Gratitude is the language that angels understand best. When you sincerely thank this person for being in your life, you're sending a clear signal that you recognize the celestial work, that you appreciate the divine effort that has been invested in this union. And gratitude attracts more blessings. It is an infallible spiritual law. Notice how, since you two came together, certain negative patterns have started to dissolve. Limiting behaviors, restrictive beliefs, harmful habits. Many of them have lost strength in the face of the transformative power of this connection. This is also part of the angel's plan, the healing and elevation of both through true love. The angels knew that you would need each other exactly at this moment in your lives, not before, because you wouldn't have been ready, not later, because certain opportunities would have been lost. Divine timing is impeccable, even if it sometimes seems late or premature to our limited perception. Every dream you share, every goal you set together, every vision of the future you build, all of this is blessed by the same angels who orchestrated your meeting. They continue to inspire, guide, and open paths. Divine synchronicity does not end. It merely transforms, evolves, and deepens as the relationship matures. There are people who go through their entire lives without experiencing the kind of connection you have right now. People who never feel the certainty of being exactly where they should be, with whom they should be. This is a privilege that the angels have granted you, not by chance, but because they saw in this union an extraordinary potential for light and love. The mountains that the angels move to create this perfect moment between the two of you will continue to be moved whenever necessary. When obstacles arise that seem insurmountable, remember that you have powerful allies. Ask for help, be open to guidance, and trust that the paths will open at the right time. This message you are receiving now is not a coincidence either. The angels brought it to you at this specific moment because they knew you needed this reminder, this confirmation, this encouragement. Perhaps you are at a turning point in your relationship, or maybe you need to recall the greatness of what you share. The true magic of this union is not just in the grand moments, the grand declarations, or the special occasions. It primarily manifests in the everyday, in the way you look at each other when you wake up, in the patience you show during difficult times, in the silent support you offer one another without words needing to be said. Notice how, since this person entered your life, your spirituality has deepened. Perhaps you have become more aware of the divine presence, more attuned to synchronicities, and more open to higher guidance. This is no coincidence. The angels knew that through this union, both of you would draw closer to your true spiritual essence. You were brought together not just to enjoy the joy of love, but also to grow through challenges. The angels know your potential and understand that certain lessons can only be learned within a relationship based on true love. Patience, tolerance, forgiveness, authentic communication, all these virtues are developed when two committed souls walk together. There is an invisible network of protection surrounding your union. In moments when external forces attempt to destabilize what you have built together, the angels reinforce this protection. They inspire words of reconciliation, gestures of closeness, and acts of understanding. They know the value of what you have created by uniting, and they will not allow it to be lost due to temporary challenges. The love you share has the potential to heal generations. Negative patterns that may have repeated in your families for decades or even centuries can be interrupted through the awareness and love existing between you. The angels see this possibility and have invested so much energy in creating this perfect meeting. The journey you share now is just the beginning. The angels see far beyond the present moment. They envision the fruits this union will still produce, the lives that will be touched, the transformations that will occur. Trust in this broader vision. Even when the path seems foggy, you are a co-author of this love story. The angels created the conditions, moved mountains, and cleared the paths. But now, each day, you choose how this story continues. Choose wisely. Choose with love. Choose honoring the celestial work that brought you this far. Thank you for staying with me until this moment. If this message touched your heart, if you recognize the truth in the words about how the angels moved mountains to create the perfect moment between you two, please leave in the comments, "Angels, I acknowledge your work, 9999, to confirm that you received this divine message." Your feedback is important not only for me, but also for the continued flow of this energy, reaching more hearts that need this confirmation. If you felt that this message was meant especially for you, show your support with a like, as it helps expand this channel of angelic connection and allows more people to receive the guidance they truly need. And if you're not subscribed yet, now is the perfect time to join this spiritual family. After all, the angels led you here for a reason. There's a video right next to this that perfectly complements this message about divine synchronicities and special connections. Click on it and continue this journey of discovery with me. Our connection doesn't end here. The angels have much more to reveal to you in the upcoming sessions.